Hello, hello, this your girl J. Kels. Welcome back to Home Cooks Do It Better. Today I am with the dessert queen in my city. Her name is Miss Quonisha. She is the owner of Nene's Delicious Cakes and Desserts. And Nene,
Yes, her.
tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Quenisha. I'm the owner of Nene's Delicious Cakes and Desserts. You can see the shirt. Listen, y'all are in a treat today.
Yes.
Just stay tuned.
Okay.
First up, what you want to do is make sure you pour butter.
That's just regular melted drawn butter? Or?
Yes, regular melted butter.
All right.
Okay. That we have completed the part of putting the butter in. Now we're going straight into the flour with sugar and milk. So here's our flour. I'm just going to go ahead and pour the sugar inside the bowl. We're going to pour the milk inside. And you want to make sure you have a whisk so you make sure you won't have any lumps. And we're going to what? Go ahead and stir it up in there.
So I have a question while you're stirring. Did you create this recipe on your own, or was this passed down?
I created this on my own.
All right.
So many tests and trials,
Mm-hmm.
and it came through just fine.
It sure did.
You want to make sure you scrape the bowl so we get everything in the bowl.
Okay.
And as you can see, it gets like a little thick.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be amazing. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So you just want to keep beating it. Make sure you get all the lumps and everything incorporated together.
Mm-hmm.
So again, remember the step was the flour, the sugar, and the milk.
Okay. Okay.
All right. In this process. Okay, now that we have finished the batter, we're going to go ahead and grab our sugar, which is our brown sugar, and our regular sugar, and our peaches. And of course, we have the allspice, and we have the cinnamon.
All right.
Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm just going to dump it in here, just like this. Go just like this. Don't ask me. I just pour. I just know when it's enough.
That's when, that's the true home cook. She says she doesn't measure, she just pours. I feel like that's how a real home cook cook. We don't have time for the cookbooks and the measuring cups and all of that. We can look at it and we can see it. I know that's how I am when I cook my food.
I love it.
I do.
When you're a real cook, you already know what goes in there.
Yeah, let me
Real cook. Go ahead and stir all that goodness together. Ooh, can you smell it?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can smell the glory.
Smell the glory. Juice, everything will come together.
Oh, yes.
Eventually, like it is now.
So you specialize, they don't know, but you also specialize in pound cakes and cheesecakes.
Yes.
So, where's this vision going? Are you going to be doing wedding cakes soon,
Eventually, there's our next step to do wedding cakes.
All right.
The fondant, butter, everything.
And I can see it, man.
Everything.
But you have a wedding cake that looks as good as it tastes,
No dry wedding cake. Nothing dry. Nothing dry.
Exactly.
Nothing dry.
Exactly.
Just real.
I'm tempted to grab a peach and run.
Grab a peach and run. And that's it for that one. It's straight. We're good to go. Peach mixture. Everything is incorporated. Now, what I do want to tell you, make sure you have your oven on 350 preheating. Don't just let that thing in the oven.
Okay.
Make sure it's on 350.
Heard.
Okay. Next up is your flour mixture. You want to go ahead and pour everything. Now, again, you may have a little lumps, which is fine. It's not much like you have in salty grits or anything.
Okay. That was a great example.
Okay, stand a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take the peaches. Just gonna mix it around one more time.
A little extra loving.
Just extra. I mean, love them peaches.
Yeah.
And just go ahead and layer it inside. Make sure the people get the peaches everywhere.
Yes. Peach in every bite.
A peach in every bite. Because when it rises, and don't just throw it in there, because you're going to make everything just splatter.
Yes.
In there gently. And as you can see, we almost finished layering in the peaches. Now listen guys, this is what works for me in my business. Make your peach cobbler how you're gonna make yours. Let's see all this good juice. I'm just gonna sprinkle this on the top.
All right.
And through lines.
No man left behind.
Nothing left behind. Again, make sure you get all your juice. And that's what gives everything the flavor.
So Nene, again, how can everyone find you?
You guys can find me on social media, which is on Facebook, at Nene's Delicious Cakes and Desserts. Specialized in everything you can think of. I have 36 different pound cakes.
Oh, wow.
I also do peach cobbler, I do milkshakes, I have cheesecakes, everything.
Wow.
Just cookies.
What inspires you like to come up with 36 different flavors of pound cake? Do you just think of like, man, I wish I could have because I know you have a key, I love key lime pie. You have a key lime pound cake. Was that something you were just sitting like, man, I wish I could have this pie as a cake? What makes you come up with these combinations?
Well, the main focus of my business originally was to be different than a lot of the businesses that were out there.
Yes.
So I'd be laying in the bed and they just come to me like this, literally
Wow.
come to me. And I'd be like, oh, let me go try and see how this gonna work out.
Yes, yes.
And they come out perfect every time.
Wow.
And I do have customers that say, hey, try this one. Try that. I'd be like, I don't know, but they work out.
It always
just
works
fine.
out.
It works out just fine.
Look at that. That is
Work
just
out.
that's
I'm so happy. And I just came out with the banana pudding cheesecake.
Yeah, and I'm probably ordering that before I leave.
We do have everything layered inside, and we are good to go. So now, as again, we have the oven preheating to 350. And now we're getting ready to go and put this bad boy in this oven. And you want to let it cook for an hour. Put it in the center rack, and it's going in.
And now the magic begins.
Here it is, our final peach cobbler.
Woo!
Now listen, I'm used to touching hot stuff. I am a baker.
Okay.
So, of course, the pan is hot.
Hot.
It's hot. Well, as you can see.
Ooh, look at that, just ooh.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Now, what you want to make sure everything is done, because it is a breaded crust. When you see on the outside, you have the brownness around.
Okay.
Now you're going to touch it inside. But then sometimes you will see where this part where it's white, you will start seeing like foamers like of the, the mixture that we did in the beginning.
Yes.
You will start seeing some of that come up. That means it's not done.
Okay.
So you want to make sure bakes for an hour. It doesn't mean less than an hour. Now some ovens do cook different. So you want to invest in a oven thermometer.
Okay.
To make sure once it's cooked at 350 for an hour, you know it's done.
Got it. That's a nice tip. If you all didn't hear, she said make sure if you need a thermometer that you use that. And when the peach cobbler hits 375, I'm just joking. Like Nene said it. No. When it gets to 350 degrees, then you know that the peach cobbler is complete. If you don't have that eyeballer like us home cooks,
Right. If you need to, put that timer on. Make sure it's at an hour. Anything after an hour is very uncivilized.
Like uncivilized.
But this is our finished product. Very good. And listen, I just might want to just scoop it up for y'all.
Scoop.
Let me just scoop. Look at that. See that? The bread?
Oh, yes.
Juice. We're going. Oh, look at that. Right.
Wait, slap your daughter. Come here, Janaya.
Yes. Well, again, you can always reach us on Facebook at Nene's Delicious Cakes and Desserts. Also on Instagram.
Yes.
And that's Nene's Cakes and Dessert on Instagram.
Got it. All right. Sounds great. Let's go. Can I dive in?
Let's go.
Do I need a plate? Do I need a...
Let's just dive in.
Dive in, baby. Woo. You know what sounds so good? They just make you want to slow dance. Not even just dance, just make you want to think about it. Like,
This was made with love.
It was made with a lot of love.
So good.
So good. Thank you so much, Quonisha, for having me here today. Your peach cobbler recipe is, I mean, gosh, it's amazing. Thank you so much again. Thank you all so much for joining me on another episode of Home Cooks Do It Better. I am here again with Miss Nene. You can find her on Instagram, Facebook, social media platforms. She is the dessert that touches the soul queen. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
And this is your girl J. Kels and
This your girl Q.
And we signing out. Peace.
Peace.
That was good.